Hey, here we are in the Raw. You know, some people really try to impress everyone. Other people don't give a fuck and do what they want to do. Here I am with the Fiery Furnaces.
So which category are you in?
I've got a bit of, feeding both camps, I think, a bit. You guys?
Bit of both.
Bit of both?
Both.
You need both. You need to care to have the fun of not caring.
Tonight you're playing in a rock setup. It's pretty different from your recorded albums. How is it playing in a rock band?
It's fun to play in rock band. It's nice. It's nice to play the songs differently.
Yeah,
know?
okay. But changing it up when you're playing live, you're changing it up a bit. Is it hard to... I mean, you're sounding pretty tight.
Yeah, we have to rehearse.
Yeah.
And we've got good help. Those other guys are good.
You got some legends. Who do you have helping for
I
you?
don't know about legends.
Legends, come on, Jason. He's a bit of a
Legend.
ledge. Where
He's
is
a
he?
ledge.
He is.
I'm just kidding.
Come on.
I mean, he's,
Why don't you say his name?
Jason Lowenstein,
I
the
know.
ledge.
The
He's out on a
ledge.
ledge.
He is,
A lot of
man.
the time he's
Listen,
out on
he
a
wrote all
ledge.
the great Sebado songs. He was all right.
Yeah, and we've
Okay.
also got another guy who's good too. His name's Bob D'Amico. He plays the drums.
He's in the Mafia.
I would've had an asthma attack if I seen the shark bite back. I would've had an asthma attack if I seen the shark bite back. Oh yeah, it's Paradise Island, I know. Oh yeah, 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 been there before. Oh, once, twice, 3 times maybe. This is my mom and talking about baby.
What's the excuse to make yet another rock record? You know, you have to exaggerate it one way or the other. For it to be legitimate at all. Otherwise, there's no point in you doing it. So that's a lot of people, you're gonna exaggerate it in the wrong way for them, and they're not gonna like it. But for the people who do, it hits the spot.
So is pissing people off part of the game? Is that fun?
No.
Do you try to do that? I mean,
No, you don't try to piss people off, but who cares if you do?
yeah.
That's just like you said before. Who cares? I think you said the F word when you said it. I'm not gonna say that.
We can't say that.
Why
No,
not?
no,
Where we
you
come
can
from.
say
Not
it.
where we come
Oh,
from.
really?
It's
Man.
fine. You gotta say it like this. You have to give the finger in your pocket.
So what everyone walks around with their hands in their pockets everywhere. That's it. Now, Matt, you were saying you didn't actually think you were a great rock and roll guitar player a few years ago. You said you more gave an indication of what a rock and roll guitar player would do. Do you still think that's true?
That's true. Yeah, that's what I do. I think I play some funny notes
Yeah.
that are good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea is to a lot of rock, because it's a genre music. Rock music it functions by you make a gesture as to that kind of thing.
Is it hard not to get really tight and become actually a really good guitar player by doing this all the time? Is that defeating the purpose?
Is
to
it hard
becoming-
it's it's hard to become a good guitar player, sure, but it's not hard to play on the guitar and sound good.
Okay.
How about that? Do you
Hey.
hear that distinction?
Yep.
That's the truth. I agree with what I just said.
I shook my silver bracelet out 1,000 sharks. I like the shimmer, glimmer, but said, no, never, no, never, no, never swim in the dark. Oh, once, twice, 3 times, baby. This is my mom and twice about baby. I would've had an asthma attack if I seen the shark bite back. I would've had an asthma attack if I seen the shark bite back. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's just a figure of speech. I pop my name, my baby, when we hit the beach. Once, twice, 3 times, baby. This is my mom and twice about baby.
Now, Eleanor, when you were first starting being a front woman, you said you found it hard to identify with anyone, a hard thing to do because you didn't identify with any female lead singers. Has that changed?
No.
Is it easier?
Yeah, it's easier because I just become more, comfortable with myself, So I'm not trying to copy anybody else anymore,
Do you need to identify with other people, or is it just, as you said, it's just yourself, hey?
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course I think about other singers that I like. They just didn't happen to be women,
Who do you like to think about?
Bob Dylan.
You imitate Bob Dylan? How about John Anderson from Yes?
No. Rod Stewart, maybe? Not, think about him sometimes.
When you go to sleep, you think about him?
I shook my silver bracelet at 1,000 sharks. They laughed the shimmer, glimmer, but said, no, never, no, never, no, never swim in the dark. Oh, once, twice, 3 times, baby. It's in my mouth, man, twice my baby.
Do you think of Australia as now a part of Asia to some extent?
I think that's where we belong. I don't think our government does. I think they're, part of you guys. Our government thinks that.
Right. Well, let's not talk about that. That's going to make me sad. Anybody's very lucky to get to go around and play, and we try to be cognizant of that at all times, especially when it's in as wonderful a place as Sydney. And you never know when you're going to get to come back and play to the most livable city in the world. I know it's been ranked like that before, and it's true.
I love it here. I can't wait to come back. Spend more.
Sometimes when I'm at home in New York, I get out my Penguin Book of Contemporary Australian Verse or something like that it's called, and I read the poems about being in Darlinghurst as some old sea captain retired, and I shed a tear.
Wow.
It's true.
Wonderful. Guys, thank you for taking part in our wonderful city. Enjoy it. I hope you come back again.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us. Can't wait to come back.
Yeah, I hope we get to come back soon. Will you have us on again?
I'd love to if we're still going.
I would have had an asthma attack if I seen the shark bite back. I would have had an asthma attack if I seen the shark bite back. Yes, Paradise Island. Yeah, I've been there before.
To be in Iraq.
It's pretty cool, man.
Is your mum?
Our mom does think it's cool.
We're related.
Really?
Matt and I are brother and sister.
Well, I think you're a great singer. I think you do a great job.
Yeah. Thanks.
And I think you get even better now.
Thanks. Even though, listen to how I sound now. I've got
You get
I'm
sick
a little
too
stuffed up.
too often, though. You get sick too.
That's
too
not
often.
true. I haven't had a cold like this since October of last year.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
You
I'm
weren't
due
you
up.
in February? Didn't you get a cold?
No, I never. I got rid. I just almost got sick, but I didn't quite get sick.